Hey guys, so I am here today with a book review. The book that we're going to be looking at just really quickly is Mojo Workin', and this book was awesome. It's by Katrina Hazard Donald. I got it off of Amazon. I think it's like $30. I had got it for Christmas a few years ago, and it is 200 and wait, how many pages is it? Oh, it's 185 pages. Here's the last page. Look at, and I'm like highlighting so much like throughout this book. I don't know if you guys could see it, but just highlights because it was really a good book, and there were like several key points that I'm just like, okay, I don't like, if I ever want to just go back to read it instead of having to read through the whole thing, I can just look at my key points. But with that being said, this book was really good. It took me a long time to get through it and process it just because my brain is like always everywhere, and it's so hard for me like to focus. I used to be like a really good reader, like back in like junior high and high school. Like I would like sit and like read a book in a day, and now I'm like and like everywhere, so it's like kind of hard for me to focus, and this took me like several months to get through. Let me tell you, I think I got it in 2020. So in 2020, like January, I want to say it was either January or February, I literally read like 5 or 6 like smaller books or whatnot, probably like 75 to 100, maybe 150 pages. So I got through like 6 books like that. And this book again is like right under 200 pages, but it took me forever because it's like so much to hold on to, so much to process, so much to think about. And I was like, at first I was like at a point where I was just like, oh my God, like this is just too much. I can't focus. I can't get through it. Like, what am I, like, I'm not going to be able to finish it. And so I put it off for like a while. Life happened, kids happen. This page lets you know that I homeschool. So that's like a big priority, and just different things going on. So life happened. But then I ended up like picking it back up and getting through it. And boy, like I'm so happy that I did that, because I literally was just like, I'm not going to do it. I'll just go to the next book. Like I'll just start on a new book here. But no, like this was really informative. Like if you are going the hoodoo route, are you just like learning about like witchcraft and how it came about and stuff like that, this is a really good book. This woman like researched so much and like did so much footwork to try to find out like, how did hoodoo get here to America? Like of course it like came with the slaves and stuff, but how? So this is all this book is about. It goes back into things such as like High John the Conqueror, which comes from Mexico. Like, how did it get from Mexico to here? Like, how did our ancestors get that or whatnot? But again, the slave trade was boom over there. And it's like connecting dots for me, because I've always wondered too, like with African, Mexican, I'll say, our Latin, like the Caribbean Latin people, and the indigenous Native Americans who were here, like their spirituality, worship, and it's so similar. But at the end of the day, they kind of learned from and fed off of each other. And it just makes a lot of sense. One thing that I loved about this book is because I love like studying Black history and just knowing like where my ancestors came from, what they went through and stuff like that. And to see that through so much like drama, that hoodoo was able to survive, that I am able to sit here today in 2022 and practice hoodoo and also pass on what I'm learning to my kids. And to me, that is amazing, because hoodoo was outlawed. Hoodoo had to be combined with Christianity. Hoodoo had to be combined with being Catholic and stuff like that. And so it's just crazy to me that they went through those, great lengths to survive, to keep it alive, so that just really made me feel proud, because like at a point I think they could have like died from practicing hoodoo. Like our ancestors could have died. Like it was outlawed. Slave masters were afraid of it, but yet they still persisted, yet they still kept it going. And yet like it's in a lot of like Black Christian churches, and they like condemn witchcraft, but it's all up and through there. So that was also another point within the book that was super, super interesting to see, like the different aspects and dynamics that are within the church, because again, they had to like hide it. So then now it's like embedded within current Christianity, and a lot of Christians won't even realize like that's from hoodoo. Like, boo, you're practicing witchcraft. You're saying don't do it, but you're doing it or whatever. So that was an interesting point. There was just like different stories and different things that came about within the book, and I don't want to give it away, because why would you want to go and waste your time reading it if I'm telling every single detail? But yeah, for me it was just a really, really good read, and to see too how other people try to practice off, or not practice, try to market off of hoodoo and stuff like that. And we see that in stores and different things, and why it's not written now, why you have to really like get into it. You would really need a like a mentor to teach you, because these things are, there's information like this that's written, and I'm going to do some other book reviews too, and there's like a little bit of information in there, but just enough to get you started, but not enough to like really throw you in there. So you have to look for that. You have to talk to people. You're not going to find it in a book. So, and this lets you know why. But anyways, so if you're looking into getting into hoodoo, I would highly, highly, highly recommend this. Even if you're not looking into hoodoo, if you're just wanting to learn information on, African American history kind of thing, I think that this is an important foundation for that as well. So I hope you guys check out the book. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat review, and into the next video.